Okay, so first I want to look at fed, and I put you side by side because we're going to do some comparisons here. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. So first off, as you can see, the preparation here, and your preparation, as you can see, is very similar. I mean, there is nothing about your preparation that I would change. Okay. You're early enough, you're getting the racket back in a really solid position, your body's in a solid position. I mean, your preparation looks really, really good, okay? So we're taking it down now. When he drops, the biggest thing is, and you'll see I have these pretty zoomed out, and you're a little closer to the baseline, but you're gonna be able to see the ball come into view. So he's dropped his racket, right? And he's now starting the forward swing, okay? So the forward swing is starting by the time the ball is here in frame, which you can kind of tell that distance between.
It's a lot more distance than what I am.
And so what's happening is you're still holding, and now you're starting to drop, and by the time you start to come forward, that's where the ball is. Yeah. And so that timing is what you'll be able to see now. When he's coming forward, he's able to meet the ball here, where he's significantly in front of his chest, and then extending out through and around nice and relaxed. What causes you to have a lot of tension is a result of this timing. Like, you're moving your body very well, your chest is forward at contact, but the contact point is so near you that it causes the elbow to be in here because there's no other way to make contact with the ball. And then from there, there's already so much tension here that you can't extend through the ball like Fed did. And so you end up just kind of keeping that and then just kind of like maneuvering it over. You are doing consistently the same timing regardless of where the ball is. And so you're still prepping very well. This is a ball that's much further in front and you had to move forward to. Your prep is still good, but now look, the ball's already in frame and you still haven't started the downward motion. Yep, and now you're starting the forward motion and it's about the same distance as it was when you were back here. Okay. So I think it's a timing habit that you have done over the times of just doing it. You're getting into this position, but consistently you're starting the downward late. So by the time you start actually moving your racket forward, the ball's already into your space of where you should be making contact. Right. No, I think what we're gonna really focus on is starting from the unit turn, starting the downward motion earlier so that you can time that and realize how early you need to start that motion so that your ability to make contact in front of your body is there. Right now, it's not there because there's no way to make that happen with your timing wise. Okay, so I wanna show you one thing before we start. Is that you do a shadow swing. I saw you shadow swinging often, and that's a good thing, by the way. But I want to show you one thing about the shadow swing. So you do a good job, you get into the same position that we talked about, and now your swing looks much smoother, right? But your contact point, if I were to stop at where in the swing your contact would be about right there. Behind my and it's still right. And I would, we're gonna look for it to be here because of this dropping earlier. So when we're shadow swinging right now, I'm going to have you segment and go from the unit turn into the drop and extend and then the finish. And I'm gonna have you do it very slow and methodical. And the main reason is because your shadow swings look pretty good, except for the fact that you're still here and you're still making contact a little bit. Yeah. And so I really want to work on getting into the unit turn, which again, you do a good job with. And then from here, I want you to just relax your arm and go into the drop and out to contact. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be, and it doesn't have to be straight by any means. Djokovic has his bent, but the biggest thing is right now you're making contact here, and in your shadow, you're making contact about here, and so I just would like it a little bit further. So I want you to start, and we're gonna segment it. We're gonna segment it into 3 parts. The unit turn, 1, and then drop and forward, 2, and then finish 3. Yes. And we're gonna run through that very segmented for a few here. Unit turn, 2, drop and forward, and extend. Good. So now when we get into, this is the last one you did. So we got the unit turn, right? Great. And now from here, remember, drop and through, right? And this is a higher ball, so don't pay attention to the contact point, but you know, drop, and now look, drop and through. Now you're able to make contact there. And now look at the relaxed swing in the finish is gonna be a huge difference coming through. Same thing as him. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's do a couple more shadows here. I just want to really kind of ingrain this into understanding the 3 segments. And now we're going to here, and then contact, and then extend. And after we do 3 that are segmented, then I want you to start smoothing it out to where you're coming all the way through, nice and relaxed, okay? So you're just gonna, yes, less segmenting. Now you don't have to stop at contact or, yes, nice and smooth. Good. And that's a great pace, no faster than that. I'm gonna do one with you only because I really wanna see you kind of exaggerate this like earliness. So you're gonna go, stay relaxed. There you go. You're gonna go here, and then I want you to exaggerate that part and then coming. So do you see the difference? Yes. So, rack it back. Good position. You can see now contact point. And I exaggerated it so that you can really, yes, exactly, so that you can see how smooth that is with your arm coming out through the ball. You have that lengthening of your swing because you have that timing that's early. So what it's gonna be is I'm gonna have you do 2 shadows that we were just doing that same speed, and then I'm actually gonna throw the ball over by Ian, and you're not gonna move, you're just gonna stay in your stationary position, and you're just gonna work on trying to time the ball with the fake toss that I throw over here. Shadow, nice and smooth, really lengthen that swing, nice. One more. Ooh, that was good timing. Right now, if you are early, I'm gonna be like thumbs up.
Okay.
Okay? That's kind of gonna be the goal here. Let's look at the last couple here. So here's the shadow right before. Good setup, good extension. Nice contact point. Let's see. Here, yep, you're a little early, right? Yeah. And that's okay. That's good, good. Okay, and then here, shadow, contact, good, and nice. Okay. Oh, my thumb. Nice, that would have been really good right there on the last one. I want you to scoot 2 steps back. There you go. All right. Now we're gonna do 2 calm swings, shadow swings again, and then we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put, the reason I'm having you scoot back, sorry, I'm gonna talk to you for a second. The reason I'm having you scoot back is because I want there to be more distance between me and the toss so that you can work on that timing. Okay, so we're gonna keep going back with me actually tossing. Okay, here we go. Ready? 2 shadows. Good, really extending through. Nice. And really working on, yes, good. Nice and smooth.
Good job, Miguel.
Good. Remember we said if the timing is early, then we're doing good. Nice. And just a little early, and that's good. I'm okay with that all day right now. Because the goal being, I know you've seen us go like way earlier to get somewhere in the middle when the ball's involved, right? Because the ball likes to jack things up for everyone. Nice.
Okay.
Good. So now what I want to do is actually bring you back up here. Okay, right there. And we're going to do a 1 shadow, 1 fake toss, and 1 hit. And your whole goal is, I don't care where the ball goes. I don't even care if you make contact with the ball. If you whiff it, you just continue on. Okay. But the whole goal is that the 3 of the swings look the same.
Okay.
Here we go. Shadow. Nice. Good. Keep the same slow swing. There we go. Nice. Good and calm there.
Good job.
Shadow. Nice. Yeah. Woo!
Wow.
So let's look at the shadow. Remember the goal being that they all look the same, right?
Yeah.
That was really good timing on that one too. Look at that. It's nice.
I can't tell whether I'm looking at through the side of my eye or the...
I think you were looking at that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And then this is the...
I mean, that's, yeah.
It's really nice.
Dramatic difference.
Oh yeah. Well, before, I mean, you now, as a result, as a result, you were making contact now here, where before, I mean, you were literally here. Okay, let's scoot back a little bit. Right there. All right, so now what I want to do is do the same 3, the swing, yep, and now the timing's going to be different because there's more distance, right? Okay. All right, so start over, shadow. Nice. Fake toss. Nice. Yeah, nice. Shadow. Yeah, that's it.
Nice job, Miguel.
Nice. Nice.
I think it was the 3rd one with the ball.
Okay, this was the last one. We'll go look
Maybe
at
the
first.
2nd.
Shadow, nice. It's good early timing on the fake toss. And look at that. It's great.
Okay.
And see, you were so nice and relaxed that the racket actually moved in your hand because you were so nice and relaxed. That's awesome. Okay, so this is the fake toss. Nice, early. Look at that. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, so we're here, right? And here, great positions. So now the ball is already here by the time, yep, and look, by the time the ball is there, you're already, I mean, it's not even still in there. This one's like by your left arm almost. You're out there almost ready to hit, and that's about the same amount of timing right there.
Okay.
So that makes that alone is a huge difference. So that's the ability to hit the ball there compared to making contact there.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Good timing, Miguel.
Really nice.
Nice. It's really good. How does it feel, first off?
Good.
What is different about it for you?
Yeah, I am having a more continuous flowing swing that's starting earlier. And the ball I'm getting the ball in front. Not thinking too much about the contact point, really.
Good.
Yeah, I just know it's going to happen in front as long as I keep the swing moving.
Right?
And it's not stuck anywhere, here, or there.
Right, right, yeah. No, and I think that's a great way to describe it, and I love that process of thinking about it, is that it's the contact position is a result of what you're doing before. And I think that's kind of the different way than you've thought in the past. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good. I mean, look at that. That's great. It's really, really nice. See how smooth and relaxed it looks?
Yes.
And that's the goal, is to get it to be nice and smooth. I mean, if you watch Federer, right? We've all watched him on TV and watched it, you know, it doesn't look very sped up. It doesn't look, it's all about timing it to where you can keep the nice, relaxed, smooth swing and trusting it, like you said, that it's gonna make contact at the right spot. So I wanna do the same thing from back here. And again, you might have to take a step or two, but the whole goal is to initiate this part earlier. Like if you're super early, we're both gonna be like, great job. Yeah, exactly.
Be tight anywhere.
Right, exactly. And so I want to do the same shadow, fake toss, and one hit.
I think that's why it was nicer ones all morning.
Now.
Nice, Miguel.
Nice,
Good job.
that was great.
I'll cut there too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, thanks. Nice, Miguel, good job. No, he's gonna do 3 shadow swings and then 4
3 and 4
hits. So 3 shadow swings, the goal being that all of them are the same timing. Nice. And 4 hits. Go. Yeah, good feet, Kevin. Early?
I was being serious.
Nice. I was not. Nice.
Good job, Miguel.
Good, Miguel. Good. And as you can see, if we just are focusing in on, you know, you can see the ball is literally in frame.
Yeah, I know.
Right there when you're, yeah. And now, by the time the ball's there, like you're already continuously moving forward. The difference in the forward movement, like you're starting the ball there, but there's the, let's see, there's the forward movement and there's the forward movement, you know? So, I mean, that's a huge difference, and that is the product. It's the product of starting that part right there early. But look at, I mean, just look when I play this like this. See how smooth it is? Now watch this one. Ready?
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah, and it's all, yeah, I mean, you have nowhere to go.
To the left. Yeah.
You have nowhere to go when you make contact here. You can't extend out like you do here through the ball.
Not to mention putting a direction on it.
Yeah. I mean, all of those things are going to make, I mean, this, but like I said, this is going to take a lot of training when you get home, and that's why Kevin wrote it down individual like progressions, because when you go home, if you just get the ball machine and start having it like feed you a billion balls and you're like, oh yeah, you're gonna go back to hitting balls here because that's your habit. That's your habit is timing. And remember, timing is one of the hardest things to switch. So to do that, you need to make sure that you're doing little progressions. That's why we took 3 hours to get back here. You know what I'm saying? Is because that's the way that I know we can make it start to stick in your brain. And although it seems like, you know, you should be able to do it in 20 minutes, it doesn't work that way. If you think about how many of you hit back here, and you've hit, you know, a couple hours of them out here. So it's going to take that training, but you did awesome.
Thank you.
You did a great job. It was a very, very, very good. Big transformation, big difference between before and after for sure.
Yeah.
And that's a hard one.